Get out. This isn't a charity for people like you." The manager's venomous words pierce the air of Pinnacle Gems' glittering Atlanta store, silencing onlookers. A black man in a simple jacket stands tall, his dignity under siege as security closes in. The injustice burns. Why is he targeted? In just 10 minutes, a secret will detonate, flipping this scene of prejudice into a reckoning that shakes the luxury world. For every American who's faced a closed door, this story of justice will hit home. Stay with us, you won't believe the reversal that's coming. In the heart of Atlanta, where skyscrapers kiss the clouds, Nathan Carter stands in his penthouse, a sanctuary of quiet strength. His fingers trace the edge of a simple gold watch, its faint ticks a hymn to humble beginnings. At 45, Nathan is no ordinary man. Born to Jamaican immigrants in Brooklyn's shadowed streets, he wove a tapestry of triumph from threads of sacrifice. His parents toiled, his mother scrubbing floors, his father hauling Cretesto fund his dreams. Through Morehouse College, with its hallowed halls, Nathan carved his path, each step a testament to their love. Now, as CEO of Pinnacle Gems, he holds a legacy that gleams brighter than any jewel. Yet, his heart remains anchored to the lessons of his youth. True wealth lies not in gold, but in character. This morning, as dawn paints the city in hues of hope, Nathan prepares for a journey that will test that truth. Will his empire reflect the dignity he holds dear? Pause and ponder. What shapes a man's soul when the world expects him to shine? Nathan's penthouse is a canvas of memories. A framed photograph of his wife, Lauren, rests on his desk, her smile a beacon through 20 years of marriage. Today, he seeks a gift for their anniversary, a $100,000 emerald necklace, a symbol of their enduring bond. "Why not let me fetch it, Nathan?" His assistant, Maya, calls from the hallway, her voice laced with concern. "The board meeting's in 3 hours." Nathan chuckles softly, his eyes warm. "Maya, some treasures demand a personal touch. Lauren deserves my heart, not just my name." He chooses his attire with care. Faded jeans, a soft cotton sweater, no trace of opulence. His parents' voices echo in his mind. Character speaks louder than labels. As CEO, Nathan conducts secret visits to his stores, slipping into the role of an ordinary customer to gauge the soul of his business. Today, he will walk among the jewels of Pinnacle's Peachtree Street flagship, seeking truth in the unguarded moments of service. What awaits him there? A mirror of his values? Or a shadow of something darker? Pinnacle Gems is no mere store. It is a cathedral of aspiration, a crown jewel in Nathan's empire. 2 years ago, he acquired the chain, transforming it from a fading relic into a beacon of luxury. The Peachtree flagship, nestled in Atlanta's vibrant core, is its heart a place where dreams are draped in diamonds, where every facet reflects excellence. Nathan envisions a sanctuary where all are welcomed, where wealth bows to worth. Yet, he has not visited since the store's grand rebranding 6 months ago. The management team, handpicked by trusted advisors, promises to uphold his vision. But visions, like gems, can hide flaws beneath their sparkle. As Nathan's driver weaves through Atlanta's bustling streets, the city pulses with life. Street vendors calling, horns humming, a symphony of ambition. Nathan gazes out, his heart steady but curious. Will they see me, he murmurs, or merely what they expect? The answer lies ahead, in a moment that will ripple far beyond these walls. This is no tale of jewels alone, but of justice, of a man whose quiet courage will challenge an empire's soul. Nathan Carter, a son of sacrifice, stands on the cusp of a trial he cannot foresee. His story is a mirror for us all, reflecting the dreams we chase, the dignity we defend. As he steps toward Pinnacle Gems, unaware of the storm gathering, we are drawn into a journey where every choice matters. What would you do, faced with a world that judges by sight alone? Hold that thought. The stage is set, the curtain rising. Before diving into the story, please clearly state your city or country of residence in the comments section. Your feedback is the driving force for our development. Best wishes from Asia. As Nathan Carter steps from the warmth of Atlanta's morning into the gleaming sanctuary of Pinnacle Gems, a shadow of doubt trails him. The man who built an empire on dignity now seeks to test its heart, disguised as an ordinary soul. Will the store reflect his vision of respect for all, or will it reveal a colder truth? The answer begins to unfold in the glittering halls of Peachtree Street, where every glance, every silence carries weight. Pause. Feel the pulse of anticipation. What does it mean to be seen or unseen in a world draped in luxury? The Peachtree flagship is a marvel. A temple where marble floors gleam like moonlit rivers and chandeliers cast a constellation of light. Diamonds wink from velvet displays, each a promise of eternity. Nathan enters at 11 sharp, his modest jeans and sweater a quiet rebellion against the store's opulence. He nods to the security guard, Leo, whose eyes flicker past him unengaged. The contrast is immediate, stark. Two white customers, a woman in a silk scarf, a man in a tailored blazer enter moments before, greeted with warm smiles and eager associates. "Welcome to Pinnacle, ma'am. May I offer you coffee?" An associate chirps. For Nathan, there is only silence, heavy as a closed door. The store hums with activity, yet he stands apart, a ghost in a gilded cage. Can you feel it? The sting of being overlooked, the ache of invisibility. Nathan moves deeper, drawn to the anniversary collection, a showcase of emerald necklaces, each a masterpiece he approved months ago. For 8 long minutes, he lingers, his gaze tracing the $100,000 centerpiece, a gem that holds his love for Lauren. Associates glide past, their tailored suits rustling, their attention fixed on others. A businessman, arriving after Nathan, is offered a private viewing. A young couple is handed champagne. Nathan's presence seems to dissolve, unnoticed, unacknowledged. His heart tightens, not with anger, but with a quiet resolve. He recalls his mother's words, "Hold your head high, no matter who ignores you." Yet, the silence grows louder, a judgment cast in glances that never meet his eyes. Have you ever stood in a room, unseen, while the world spins around you? Reflect on that wound. It's where this story turns. Finally, a figure approaches Victor Hayes, the store manager, his blonde hair slicked back, his green eyes cold as winter frost. His stride is that of a king surveying his realm, his tailored vest a badge of authority. Looking for something more modest? Victor's voice is smooth but sharp, a blade wrapped in silk. His gaze sweeps Nathan's attire, lingering on the faded jeans with unveiled disdain. "Our entry-level charms start at $300. Perhaps those suit you better." The words are a calculated slight, delivered with a smile that doesn't reach his eyes. Nathan's pulse quickens, but his voice remains steady. "I'm here for the emerald necklace in the anniversary display," he says, calm as a still lake. Victor's lips twitch, a flicker of amusement, as if Nathan's request is a jest. The air thickens. Something is coming. Can you sense the storm gathering? Nearby, Aisha, a young sales associate, watches, her heart a knot of unease. She's seen Victor's disdain before, aimed at customers who don't fit his vision of wealth. Her fingers clutch a clipboard torn between duty and decency. The store's silence feels alive, watching, waiting. Nathan stands firm, a man of quiet power in a world that refuses to see him. "Hey, speaking of standing strong, are you taking care of yourself? Drink 2 liters of water today. It keeps your spirit as clear as these gems." As Nathan faces Victor's scorn, the stage is set for a confrontation that will echo far beyond these walls. The air in Pinnacle Gems grows heavy, charged with the weight of Victor Hayes' scorn. Nathan Carter, a man whose quiet dignity built an empire, stands unrecognized in his own store. His request for an emerald necklace met with a manager's mocking smile. The Peachtree flagship, once a beacon of Nathan's vision, now feels like a stage for a deeper trial. Will respect prevail, or will prejudice cast a shadow over his legacy? The answer unfolds in a crescendo of confrontation, where every word cuts like a blade. Pause. Feel the tension rise? What happens when dignity is tested by disdain? Nathan stands before the anniversary collection, the $100,000 emerald necklace gleaming like a promise of love. His voice, steady as stone, repeats his request. "I'd like to see the emerald necklace, please." Victor's smile tightens. A predator sensing sport. That piece costs $100,000, he says. His voice loud, deliberate, drawing the eyes of nearby customers. Perhaps our $300 charms are more in your range. The words are a whip, cracking for all to hear. A woman in a velvet coat glances over, her lips curling with amusement. A man in a pinstripe suit turns, eyebrows raised. The store's opulence fades, replaced by a spotlight of humiliation. Nathan's chest tightens, but his face remains calm, a mask forged in years of navigating unwelcoming spaces. Can you feel it? The burn of being judged, reduced to a stereotype in a single breath. Victor steps closer, his tone dripping with condescension. We have strict policies for high-value items. He lies, his eyes glinting with malice. Purchases over $80,000 require financial pre-approval. Do you have a bank statement handy? The demand is a fiction, a barrier crafted for Nathan alone. Across the store, a white customer tries on a $120,000 sapphire ring, no questions asked. Nathan's gaze flicks to her, then back to Victor. I've noticed, he says, his voice low, measured, that policy doesn't apply to everyone here. The truth hangs in the air, sharp and undeniable. Victor's smile falters, but only for a moment. Aisha, the young sales associate, hovers nearby, her hands trembling. She knows Victor's game, has seen it played before, customers dismissed for their skin, their clothes, their very existence. Her heart races. Speak or stay silent? The choice claws at her. Have you ever stood at such a crossroads, torn between fear and fairness? The store grows quieter, the hum of luxury replaced by a taut silence. Victor leans in, his voice a venomous whisper, yet loud enough for onlookers. Listen, this isn't your place. These jewels cost more than you'll ever earn. Leave before you embarrass yourself further. Each word is a dagger, meant to wound, to diminish. Customers murmur, some with discomfort, others with cruel satisfaction. A young man in a designer jacket smirks, whispering to his companion. Aisha takes a step forward, then freezes under Victor's icy glare. Nathan's hands clench, not in anger, but in resolve. He recalls his father's counsel, never let them steal your worth. Yet, the weight of this moment presses hard. The air crackles, electric with impending reckoning. Can you hear it? The storm is near, its thunder gathering strength. Victor raises a hand, summoning security. Leo, escort this man out. He's disrupting our customers. Leo, the guard, approaches, his face a mask of reluctance. His hand hovers near Nathan's arm, hesitant. The store is a tableau now, frozen in anticipation. Aisha's breath catches, her mind racing with memories of Victor's past cruelties. Applicants turned away, customers shunned. She wants to act, but fear chains her. Nathan stands tall, his eyes locked on Victor, unwavering. The wound of prejudice has been laid bare, its sting felt by all who witness. What would you do, faced with such brazen injustice? Hold that thought. The tide is about to turn, and the truth will not be silenced. The storm of prejudice has broken over Pinnacle Gems, its venom unleashed in Victor Hayes' cruel command to eject Nathan Carter from his own store. The Peachtree flagship, a glittering shrine to luxury, now pulses with tension. As Nathan faces the searing sting of discrimination, security looms, customers stare, and the weight of injustice threatens to crush his dignity. Yet, in this crucible of confrontation, a spark of truth waits to ignite. Will Nathan's quiet strength shatter the illusion of Victor's power? Brace yourself. The moment of revelation is here, and its fire will consume all doubt. Leo, the security guard, steps forward, his hand grazing Nathan's arm. Victor's voice, sharp as shattered glass, urges, "Remove him, Leo, now." The store holds its breath, a silent jury of onlookers, some gawking, others whispering, their phones raised like lanterns in the dark. Nathan's voice cuts through, low but unyielding. Remove your hand, Leo. I won't ask again. The words carry the weight of a man accustomed to command, a king cloaked in humility. Leo hesitates, his grip loosening, confusion clouding his eyes. Aisha, the young sales associate, clutches her clipboard, her heart pounding. She's seen Victor's wrath before, but this is different. Nathan's calm defiance is a force, a tide turning. Can you feel it? The air shifts, charged with the promise of justice. Nathan's eyes lock on Victor, unwavering as he speaks, each syllable a hammer striking stone. I am Nathan Carter. The name lands like thunder, reverberating through the marble halls. From his pocket, he draws not a wallet, but a sleek badge. The Pinnacle Gems logo gleaming, the title CEO etched in gold. Gasps ripple through the crowd. Leo steps back, his hand falling away, his face a mask of shock. Aisha's eyes widen. Recognition dawning, she remembers the company email. Nathan's photo, his words of welcome. Victor laughs, a brittle, desperate sound. You? The CEO? Don't insult my intelligence. But his voice wavers, a crack in his armor. Customers lean closer, their phones capturing every second. The store is no longer a shop, but a stage, and Nathan commands it. Have you ever witnessed a moment when truth upends a lie? Hold that feeling. It's only the beginning. Victor's smirk falters as Nathan raises a hand, his voice steady, resonant. Call Elena Ruiz, our Chief Operating Officer. Her number's in the emergency contacts. Aisha rushes to the counter, her hands trembling as she dials. The speakerphone crackles, and Elena's voice fills the room, crisp and urgent. Nathan, what's happening? You're due at the board meeting soon. Nathan's reply is calm but laced with steel. Elena, I'm at the Peachtree store. Please confirm my identity for the staff. A pause, then Elena's voice firm. This is Nathan Carter, CEO of Pinnacle Gems. Every employee should know his face. The words are a gavel, final, unyielding. Victor's face drains of color, his eyes darting like a trapped animal's. Customers murmur, their phones still recording, the moment immortalized. Aisha's breath catches, relief flooding her. The truth is a wildfire, and it's spreading. Can you hear the crackle? The reckoning is near. The store stands frozen, a tableau of shock and awe. Victor stammers, his voice a broken thing. This is a mistake. I didn't know. Nathan cuts him off, his tone a blade of quiet fury. You didn't need to know who I am to treat me with respect. The words echo, a verdict on Victor's prejudice. Customers nod, some whispering in agreement, others stunned into silence. Aisha steps closer, her fear giving way to courage. She knows this moment will change everything. Nathan turns to the crowd, his presence filling the room. This isn't just about me. How many others have faced this? His question hangs, a challenge to the silence. The store pulses with possibility, a turning point etched in light and shadow. Hey, speaking of standing tall, are you eating on time to keep your strength up? A quick meal fuels your fight. Grab one soon. As Nathan's truth reshapes the room, the path to justice clears, and nothing will be the same. The truth is ignited in Pinnacle Gems, a blaze that consumes Victor Hayes' arrogance. Nathan Carter, revealed as the CEO, stands as a pillar of quiet power in the Peachtree flagship, his badge a beacon of authority. Victor's scorn, once a weapon, now lies shattered, exposed by Nathan's unwavering dignity. The store, a glittering cathedral of luxury, pulses with the weight of this moment. Customers recording, employees trembling, the air electric with reckoning. Can Nathan turn this wound into a watershed for justice? The answer unfolds now, swift and unyielding. Pause. Feel the ground shift. A new era is dawning. Victor stumbles backward, his face a canvas of panic, his voice a fractured plea. Mr. Carter, please, I didn't know it was you. This is a terrible misunderstanding. His words are straws grasped in a storm, feeble against the truth. Nathan's gaze is steady, a lighthouse in the chaos. That's the heart of the problem, Victor, he says, his voice low, resonant, each word a stone laid on the path to justice. Respect isn't reserved for those with titles. It's owed to every soul who walks through these doors. The crowd murmurs, some nodding, their phones still capturing the scene. Aisha, the sales associate, stands rooted, her eyes bright with awe. She sees it now. Nathan's strength is not just in his title, but in his moral clarity. Have you ever seen a lie crumble before a truth so pure? Hold that moment. It's a fire that purifies. Nathan raises a hand, his presence commanding silence. Elena, he says, turning to the speakerphone where the COO's voice lingers. Secure the security footage from the past hour. Send it to legal immediately. His words are a gavel, precise, final. He pauses, then adds, Initiate Emergency Protocol 9 Management Replacement. Effective now. Gasps ripple through the staff. Aisha recognizes the code, her heart racing. Victor's eyes widen, his breath shallow. As the weight of his actions crashes down, he lurches forward, knocking over a display of sapphire earrings, the gems scattering like tears across the marble floor. You can't do this, he sputters, his voice cracking. I've given years to this store. Nathan's reply is calm, but unyielding. And how many years have you stolen from others, Victor? How many were turned away because they didn't fit your image of worth? The question hangs, a mirror to Victor's soul. Can you hear it? The echo of accountability, ringing through the silence. Nathan turns to the crowd, his voice rising, clear as a clarion call. This isn't just about one man's failure. It's about a system that allowed it to fester. He faces the employees, his eyes sweeping over Aisha, Leo, and the others. Raise your hand if you've witnessed customers treated unfairly because of their appearance or skin. A pause, heavy with truth. Aisha's hand rises first, trembling, then Leo's, then another associate's, until half the staff stand, marked by their honesty. Customers shift, some lowering their phones, convicted by the sight. A woman in a silk scarf whispers, I've seen it too. Nathan nods, his voice softer now but no less potent. This ends today. Pinnacle Gems will not be a place of exclusion, but of excellence for all. His words are a vow, etched into the very walls of the store. Have you ever witnessed a moment when courage reshapes a room? Feel its power. It's a tide that lifts all. Victor's desperation surges, a final gasp of defiance. You're ruining me. I have debts, a family. He clutches at the counter, his knuckles white. Nathan's gaze is unflinching, a judge delivering a verdict. And what of the families you humiliated? The dreams you dismissed? He gestures to Aisha, whose eyes shine with unshed tears. What of the talent you suppressed? The potential you ignored? Your choices built this moment, Victor, not mine. He turns to Elena, now arriving through the glass doors, her face a mix of shock and resolve. Elena, ensure Victor collects his belongings. His final check will include 3 weeks severance, more grace than he showed others. Victor slumps, defeated, as Leo, now apologetic, guides him toward the back. The store watches, silent, as a chapter closes. Aisha steps closer to Nathan, her voice barely a whisper. Thank you, Mr. Carter. Nathan nods, a flicker of warmth in his eyes. The path to justice is clear, and its light will not fade. Justice has struck like lightning in Pinnacle Gems, leaving Victor Hayes' prejudice in ashes. Nathan Carter, the CEO whose dignity turned humiliation into reckoning, has fired the manager and exposed a flawed system before a stunned crowd. The Peachtree flagship, once a stage for discrimination, now hums with the promise of change. Can Nathan transform this moment into a lasting legacy, not just for his store, but for all who seek respect? The answer rises like dawn after a long night, warm and resolute. Pause. Feel the hope take root. A new era begins, and its light will touch every heart. Nathan addresses the trembling staff, his voice a steady beacon in the storm's aftermath. Pinnacle Gems closes for 3 weeks, starting now. Every employee will receive full pay during this time. Relief washes over the faces of Aisha, Leo, and the others. their shoulders easing. We will undergo rigorous bias training. Nathan continues, his words clear, deliberate. Mystery shoppers of every background will test our service. Discrimination in any form will meet swift consequences. The crowd, customers and staff alike nods, some whispering in approval. Aisha's eyes shine. She sees a future where her voice matters. Nathan's vision is a tapestry, woven with threads of fairness and excellence. He gestures to the glittering displays. These jewels are not our true treasure. Our worth lies in how we treat each other. Can you feel it? The store breathes anew, its soul reshaped by courage. Aisha steps forward, her voice soft but steady, a seedling breaking through soil. Mr. Carter, I'm sorry I didn't speak up sooner. I saw what Victor did, but I was afraid for my job. Her hands twist, her honesty raw. Nathan's gaze softens. A father hearing a child's truth. Fear silences us all, Aisha. That's why we're building a new culture. He turns to the staff. Anonymous reporting channels will be open by week's end. No one will fear retaliation for doing what's right. Aisha exhales, a weight lifting. Leo nods, his earlier hesitation now a vow to do better. Customers murmur, some filming, others wiping tears. A man in a tweed jacket lowers his phone, convicted. I've ignored things like this before, he admits. Nathan's response is gentle, yet firm. Today, we all learn. Have you ever seen silence turn to solidarity? Hold that warmth. It's the seed of change. The crowd parts as an older black woman, her hair silver and her posture regal, steps forward. Her voice carries the weight of years. Mr. Carter, I've shopped in places like this for decades. I've felt the cold stares, the coded slights. What you've done here, it's a fire that won't go out. You've got my loyalty and my prayers. She extends a trembling hand, adorned with a simple ring. Nathan clasps it, his voice thick. Thank you, ma'am. Your trust is our cornerstone. Spontaneous applause erupts, soft at first, then swelling like a river breaking free. Customers join in, their faces alightsome who smirked at Victor's cruelty now clap, transformed by the moment. A young woman in a denim jacket whispers to her friend, "This is history." The store's chandeliers seem to glow brighter, as if blessing the shift. Can you hear it? The sound of hearts aligning, of walls crumbling. Nathan surveys the room, his vision clear as the dawn. This is not the end, but a beginning. Pinnacle Gems will be a place where every soul is seen, every dream valued. His words are a vow, a lighthouse for the future. Aisha, emboldened, vows silently to lead by example. The crowd disperses slowly, some lingering, reluctant to leave this sacred moment. Outside, Atlanta's streets pulse with life, unaware of the transformation within. Hey, speaking of new beginnings, are you getting enough sleep? 7 hours a night keeps your spirit as bright as these gems. As Nathan's reforms take root, the Peachtree flagship stands ready to rise, a beacon of hope in a world that craves it. A new dawn has broken over Pinnacle Gems, its light forged in Nathan Carter's unwavering stand against prejudice. The Peachtree flagship, reborn through 3 weeks of reform, now hums with a promise of inclusion, its staff trained to see every customer as a treasure. Victor Hayes's fall has sparked a movement, and Nathan's vision rooted in dignity for all takes root in the hearts of employees and patrons alike. 9 months later, can this single moment reshape an industry and inspire a city? The answer shines like a beacon, radiant and enduring. Pause. Feel the warmth of hope fulfilled? A legacy is born. The Peachtree flagship reopens, transformed into a sanctuary of welcome. Gone are the cold glass barriers that once whispered exclusion. In their place, open displays invite all to marvel. The Unity Collection, a dazzling array of jewels crafted by emerging designers from marginalized communities, sparkles near the entrance, a testament to Nathan's vow to uplift unseen talent. Sales have soared by 45%, proof that inclusion is not just right, but radiant in its rewards. Nathan stands at a podium, his voice steady as he cuts a ceremonial ribbon. Welcome to the new Pinnacle Gems, where luxury embraces every soul. Camera flashes illuminate the crowd, journalists, locals, and loyal customers, their faces alight with pride. Atlanta's mayor, a guest of honor, nods from the front row, her presence tying this moment to the city's spirit. Can you see it? A store. Once a gate, now a bridge to possibility. The story of Nathan's stand has transcended these walls, ignited by a leaked video whispered to be Aisha's, doing that exploded online, amassing 75 million views. Pinnacle principles trended for weeks, a rallying cry against discrimination in luxury retail. Nathan leaned into the spotlight, his TED Talk a clarion call for change, his words echoing in boardrooms and classrooms nationwide. True luxury, he said, is not in keeping others out, but in lifting them up. The video's ripples reached far. Customers flocked to Pinnacle, drawn by its new ethos. Competitors scrambled to adopt similar reforms. Aisha, now promoted to manager, leads with quiet fire, her office adorned with a photo of that fateful day, a reminder of courage found. The industry watches, learning that justice is not just moral but mighty. Have you ever seen a single act spark a movement? Hold that awe. It's a flame that spreads. Nathan walks the store, pausing at the Unity collection, where a young black designer, Jaden, studies a display with wide eyes. Jaden, a student at Savannah College of Art and Design, clutches a sketchbook, his dreams teetering on the edge of doubt. Aisha approaches, her smile warm. Mr. Carter, this is Jaden. He's been admiring the collection. Nathan extends a hand, his voice a gentle anchor. Jaden, welcome. Do you design? Jaden nods, hesitant. I'm working on some pieces, but I wasn't sure if I belonged here. Nathan's eyes soften, seeing his younger self in Jaden's uncertainty. You belong wherever talent lives, Jaden. Let me show you our apprenticeship program. He guides Jaden to a nearby kiosk, where details of the Unity initiative glow. Aisha beams, mentoring Jaden as she once needed guidance. Can you feel it? The cycle of hope, turning dreams into reality. Outside, Atlanta's streets pulse with life, the Pinnacle sign gleaming like a lighthouse in the dusk. Nathan stands with Aisha, watching diverse customers enter, greeted with warmth, no judgment in sight. We've built something bigger than ourselves, he says, his voice thick with quiet pride. Aisha nods, her journey from silence to strength complete. The mayor's commendation, framed in the lobby, calls Nathan a son of Atlanta, a nod to the city's legacy of resilience. Hey, speaking of shining bright, are you getting enough sleep? 7 hours a night keeps your spirit as vibrant as these jewels. As Nathan's legacy takes flight, Pinnacle Gems stands not as a store, but as a symbol of promise that respect, once demanded, can reshape the world. The legacy of Nathan Carter's stand at Pinnacle Gems shines bright, a beacon forged from a single day's courage. 9 months after his confrontation with prejudice, the Peachtree flagship has become a sanctuary of inclusion. Its Unity collection a testament to dreams uplifted. Aisha's rise to manager, Jaden's burgeoning talent, and Atlanta's embrace of Nathan's vision have woven a tapestry of hope that stretches far beyond the store's marble walls. Now, as this story draws to a close, what lessons linger in its light? Let's step into the quiet glow of reflection, where justice and dignity find their final voice. Pause. Feel the warmth of a journey complete. This is where we rise together. Nathan stands in the redesigned store, watching Jaden sketch designs under Aisha's guidance. The pain of that humiliating day victor's venom, the sting of being unseen, has carved a river of change, its current flowing through Atlanta and beyond. The Pinnacle sign, once a cold emblem of exclusivity, now glows like a lighthouse, guiding all who seek respect. Customers of every background stream in, greeted with warmth, their worth unquestioned. Nathan's heart swells, not with pride, but with gratitude for his parents' sacrifices, for Lauren's unwavering love, for a community that chose to stand with him. The store hums with life, its chandeliers casting a soft radiance, as if blessing this new chapter. Can you see it? A place where every soul shines, where dignity is the truest treasure. This story is more than a moment. It's a mirror for our lives. Respect is not a privilege to be earned, but a birthright for all, like a torch, passed from hand to hand, lighting the way through darkness. Nathan's courage teaches us that one voice, steady and true, can topple giants of injustice, just as a single spark ignites a forest. Inclusion, he showed us, builds not just better businesses, but stronger hearts communities woven tight with trust. In America's great mosaic, where every story matters, we are called to act, to challenge bias in our shops, our workplaces, our homes. Like fireworks on the 4th of July, our actions, however small, can burst with change. Have you ever felt the pull to right a wrong? Hold that spark. It's the seed of a better world. We stand at a crossroads, you and I, invited to carry Nathan's light forward. Share your story below, type freedom, and tell us of a time you faced or fought injustice. Your voice, like Nathan's, can ripple outward, touching lives unseen. Subscribe to hear more tales of triumph, where ordinary souls become extraordinary. Visit Pinnacle Gems, not just to shop, but to support a mission that honors every heart. We rise when we lift others, when we choose courage over comfort, justice over silence. Let's start today, together, in this moment. Can you feel it? The power of one choice, echoing through time, as Nathan watches a diverse family enter, their laughter mingling with the store's gentle hum. He knows the true jewel is not in the cases, but in these moments when we build a world that outlasts us. Atlanta's skyline sparkles outside, a city proud of its sun, a nation stirred by his stand. The river of justice flows on, and we are its keepers. Let's make it shine. Thank you for joining this journey. Your presence, your stories, are the heartbeat of change. Keep shining, keep rising, keep loving. This is our legacy, and it begins now.